Hello, everybody. Me again.
Hello, me.
My goodness. I'm already a little overcome by the whole beauty of us all being here together. And it is a great honor of mine to get to sort of be the announcer here. So let me say very officially, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society's Light the Night. We are here ready to raise our lanterns high to help blood cancer patients not only survive, but thrive. We're here to remember those who we've lost. We're here to save the lives of those who are in treatment. And we're here to make sure that the lives we save can be lived to the fullest. Let me tell you a bit about why my wife Patty and I are here to light the night. A little over 20 years ago, she and I heard the words no parent ever wants to hear. Your child has cancer. Our daughter Addie was 2.5 at the time. And let me tell you that 2 days ago, my wife was in Philadelphia watching Addie play her final collegiate soccer game. That is a shorthand way of telling you that she has not only survived, but she has thrived. Once we got through those hard times, it wasn't long before we realized the debt of gratitude we owed that could never, ever be repaid. That is why Patty and I light the night. No matter what it is that brings us together, we share a common goal: to show Nashville, the state of Tennessee, and the world that we are going to bring light to the darkness of cancer. Light the Night is the third largest fundraising walk in the entire nation. And LLS is the gold standard of cancer nonprofits, respected by the global medical community and countless families whose lives have been touched by their work. For more than 70 years, LLS has been laser focused on funding cutting-edge research, delivering quality support and care to patients and to their families, and advocating for blood cancer patients at the federal level and state and local levels. LLS is also tackling the challenge of bringing equity to healthcare, because every single blood cancer patient deserves access to quality, affordable treatments. Am I right? And because LLS knows that kids with cancer need to be treated differently for their blood cancers, they have introduced the Dare to Dream project, the bigger, better, bolder next phase of LLS's Children's Initiative. Dare to Dream will power innovative global research, safer treatments, support services, and advocate for children's blood cancer treatments. And LLS will continue to make sure that kids get the chance they deserve to live long and healthy lives like our Addie. By fundraising and lighting the night, all of you make these things happen. I'll say it more clearly. Without you, these things don't happen. You are bringing light to the darkness of cancer. And on behalf of the millions of people who will benefit, thank you. I want to take a moment to recognize some of you who went above and beyond to become our top teams and fundraisers here in Nashville as of last night. Here we go. First, our top school team. The top school team for this year with $1,145 is Christiana Elementary. Give them a hand, y'all. Now we will share our top friends and family teams as of tonight. The number 3 friends and family teams with $34,165 is Wheezy's Warriors. Where's Wheeze? I got to see Wheeze earlier tonight and get a picture with her. Sweet girl, congratulations, Wheeze, and all your Warriors. Number 2, another long-running, fantastic, wonderful team with $41,000 is our friends, Team Addie Rose. Annie Rose. Team Annie Rose. Sorry, you can see where I might slip that up. Let me say it one more time. Team Annie Rose. Give them some love, everybody. And the number 1 friends and family team with $166,848 is a team I'm very proud to head, but this is the team that did this. This is not me. Would you please give a hand to Charles Eston's Team Addie. Thank you, Team Addie. Humble. Now, thank you to our top corporate teams as of tonight. The number 3 corporate team with $34,400 is Delta Dental of Tennessee. Number 2 with $44,995 is our presenting sponsor of celebration and support, PNC Bank. Thank you, PNC. And the number 1 corporate team with an incredible $162,294 is HCA Healthcare. Now let us celebrate our top 3 individual fundraisers across both friends and family and corporate teams. Number 3, with an amazing $30,850 raised, is Charlie Boyd. Number 2, with $39,274, is Margie Nealon. And the number 1 fundraiser for Light the Night Nashville with an incredible $41,250 raised is our 2022 corporate walk chair, Mike Johnson. Light the Night Nashville could not happen without the generous support of our family of sponsors, all of whom are listed on the banners you see here on the stage. A special thank you to our national sponsors, national presenting sponsor of Survivorship and Hope, Pharmacyclics and Janssen. Give them a hand. National presenting sponsor of Celebration and Community, Kite, a Gilead company. And Leading Lights, Walgreens and Wawa Foundation. And here in Nashville, once again, a huge thank you to our presenting sponsor, PNC. And thank you to all our other sponsors, including Delta Dental and HCA Foundation and ESA. Thank you all. Our Light the Night lanterns each represent our personal connections to cancer. We love to see the white lanterns because they represent survivorship and hope. Survivors come from all walks of life, each with a unique story to tell. To share their unique story of survival, would you please help me give a warm welcome to Natalie and Brad Whitmer.
One more time for Natalie and Brad.
5 days. That's how long we had been married when we heard the most unexpected, gut-wrenching words. It's cancer. Just 5 days before, Brad and I were surrounded by our biggest support system and exchanging our vows at our wedding. To love each other for better or worse, for richer or poorer, and now in sickness and in health. Not knowing that in just a few short days, these vows would be tested beyond measure.
The life we've been dreaming of and plans that we had made came to an abrupt halt. A swollen arm led us to find a grapefruit-sized mass in my chest, quickly identified as T-cell lymphoblastic lymphoma. Within our first year of marriage, Natalie supported me through chemotherapy, radiation, and ultimately a stem cell transplant. More than many couples go through in a lifetime.
Although Brad technically had been the one carrying the cancer, I caught myself referring to it as our doctor's appointment, or that we have to go to radiation, or some collective form of us throughout our journey. In the beginning, I would catch and correct myself, but then Brad began doing the same thing, referring to it as ours to overcome, because in reality, it was.
Ultimately, our we grew to include LLS. At the very beginning of this journey, we committed to one another to avoid searching the internet, falling into fear of what the internet says could be about my diagnosis. We had held true to our commitment until June of 2020 when we were told a stem cell transplant was on the horizon. That was when we found out the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society and learned that it is a valuable resource for both patients and caregivers. LLS had information not only about my specific diagnosis, but also about what to expect during and after my stem cell transplant. The more we read, the more we trusted LLS was a credible source. We didn't feel that it was giving us alarming statistics, but instead useful information.
Because of the important work of LLS, it brings me the greatest joy to share that Brad is in recovery, and more importantly, in remission. If there's one thing we learned, throughout Brad's journey, it's that cancer is a we thing, a team effort. For us, every decision, discussion, appointment, procedure, hospital stay, or disruption to our life has been done together. For better or worse, in sickness and in health, we'll forever be stronger as one. Together, with each of you, we get stronger too. Each of you, as part of LLS and Light the Night, are making an impact. Every dollar raised, every email sent, every lantern lifted high, and every step that you take tonight will bring us closer to a cure. So thank you for lighting the night with us.
Thank you, Natalie and Brad. Thank you for sharing your story and for being such incredible members of our community. We hope that you and your whole family will keep lighting the night with us for many years to come. Natalie and Brad's story is one of so many stories here tonight. One of so many lanterns here tonight. Our lanterns tell stories of challenge, of heartbreak, of determination, and courage. Our stories gain power when we share them, and they help bring much needed light to the world. Tonight, we share 3 powerful lantern stories with you. The Revis family holds the gold lantern tonight, in memory of Jay. Above all things, Jay was a devoted father, husband, son, brother, and friend. He lived each day with unbelievable grace and quiet strength. Jay battled bravely for 7 years and passed away on November 28th, 2021. Jay was an inspiration, loved by all. And Jay was an avid supporter of LLS. If you have a gold lantern like Amy and Suzanne, please light it and hold it high above your head now. We pause to take this moment to remember those beloved that we have lost to cancer, to celebrate the impact they have had on our hearts and our lives, and to ensure that their losses will make us even more determined to find a cure. Thank you. You can now bring your gold lanterns down, but please keep them lit. On April 9th of 2020, the Sullivan family was navigating life during COVID, and they noticed their oldest son, Declan, was not acting like his normal, high-energy, second-grader self. While visiting their pediatrician for what they thought was a lingering ear infection, the pediatrician took note of Declan's pale complexion, and he requested some blood work. Within hours, Declan was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia, also known as ALL. After a long and bumpy road, 849 days to be exact, Declan is officially in remission and is in the maintenance phase of his treatment. The Sullivan family knows that the research that LLS funds is helping Declan and giving hope to other children just like him. If you are a survivor like Declan, please light your white lantern, but don't lift it up just yet. Please light your white lantern. Don't lift it yet. We now invite all survivors and those who are currently battling or having battled cancer. We invite you all to walk toward the center of our community, to those banners, into our circle of survivors, presented by Pharmacyclics and Janssen. Make your way there. And while our survivors make their way to that circle, we want to tell you about a few of them. Todd Adams lights the night to give hope, encouragement, and inspiration to others. He wants other cancer survivors to know that you, listen to what Todd has to say to you. He wants you to know that you can conquer this. Because of LLS-funded research, he has become a great uncle and can watch his family grow up. Karen Whitaker lights the night because her life was turned upside down when she was diagnosed with AML. After her bone marrow transplant, she is feeling stronger all the time and is blessed to see her two beautiful boys grow up to become young men. Mike Udell lights the night to celebrate all of those who have looked cancer in the eye and decided to beat it by not letting cancer dictate how they live their life. Jen Ravely lights the night because her life as a banker shifted to a cancer patient when she was diagnosed with ALL last year. She owes her life to her doctors, medical treatments, prayer, and LLS. Peyton Urick lights the night because at 23 years old, one semester away from graduating college during the pandemic, Peyton heard the terrible words, "You have cancer." After chemotherapy, immunotherapy, and a bone marrow transplant, he is now 1 year into remission with AML. Riley Armstrong lights the night because her life was turned upside down when she was diagnosed with stage 4 Hodgkin's lymphoma at just 25 years old. She is officially in remission and grateful every day to continue to live and watch her sons grow up. Louise, also known as Weeze. Everybody say hi, Weeze. Louise Sandwich lights the night after being diagnosed with B-cell acute lymphoblastic leukemia at 2 years old. Now, she is a healthy and very energetic little girl. Survivors, everybody, survivors embody the courage and determination that we all strive to live by in our everyday lives. They are the heroes of every age, every race, every background. They're the heroes who give us hope for the future. Survivors, are you ready? Are you ready now? Let me hear you, survivors. Are you ready? Bless you guys. Lift your lanterns high. The light from our survivors goes beyond one lantern, goes beyond one person, goes beyond one community. It's a light that will lead us from the darkness of cancer. It's a light that will help blood cancer patients not only survive, but thrive. Survivors, we salute and raise a cheer to you. Survivors, please keep those lanterns up as we introduce you to Mike Johnson, our 2022 Corporate Walk Chair and PNC Regional President for Tennessee. Mike carries the red lantern from National Presenting Sponsor of Celebration and Community, Kite, a Gilead company, and local presenting supporter, PNC. He believes in the life-saving research and support that LLS offers patients and families in Nashville and beyond. If you are holding a red lantern and you shares Mike's vision for the end to cancer, please light your red lantern now. Keep them down. All right, now, gold and red lantern holders, please raise your lanterns high to join our survivors. Take a look around you. See the power of not only your one lantern, but hundreds of them working together to create a powerful, life-saving light. Together, we are the light that will cure cancer. Together, we will light the night. Nashville, you remember where I told you to go as gently and smoothly and slowly as you can. Make your way, not yet, not yet. You're gonna make your way through that red arch over there. Keep your lanterns high as I ask you this. Nashville, are you ready to light the night? One more time, I want them to hear you on Broadway. Are you ready to light the night? Then let's count it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have a great walk. And be sure to come back for more music and our fireworks finale.